Good morning. My name is Debbie Atkinson, and we are here at the St. Regis Hotel in Punta Mita, Mexico, with our co-founder, Jere Thompson Jr. Good morning, Jere.
It's great to be here. Great to have you all
It
here
is.
too.
It's awesome here.
Thank you, Jere. Guys, my name is Chris Atkinson, and I joined Ambit just 27 months ago. And when I joined, guys, I'm the guy that went from dead broke to having just a few things today. In 27 months, we have managed to move out of our mom and dad's house, but we started this by borrowing the investment that it takes to join Ambit Energy. And now in just a short period of time, we have done things like paid cash for a Corvette, and now living in an absolute wonderful home of my dreams. It's 5,000 square feet, it's 3 stories, and it's right on the water in Clear Lake, Texas. And the reason for that is because of people like you, Jere, that put this together. And if you could give us a moment of how Ambit came to be.
Well, several years ago in 2005, I had been in telecommunications, and I saw the window of opportunity in telecommunications getting shut. Decided to transition out of telecommunications and into electricity in Texas. So we began the process of getting our regulatory approvals in 2005. And then in early 2006, after I had tested the systems on my family and friends and everything worked fine, nobody was disconnected, I decided to find a way to get out and sell and acquire customers at a low cost that would remain loyal and pay their bills. I met with Chris Chambliss, and Chris had been at Excel Communications. He was a number 52 employee over there. And he was with Kenny Trout when they were first devising the formula that made Excel so successful. And he was sitting there as Kenny and others were helping to come up with a compensation plan that made Excel grow to a multi-billion-dollar company. And Chris and I visited on a Friday, and I called him back on Monday and said, let's do it. Tuesday he came in the office and we began that process of building what became Ambit Energy. And we knew right at the very beginning that we wanted to have a company that would be the finest and most respected in the country. We wanted to make certain that we could do things right. We knew that every time any of you would approach someone about becoming an Ambit customer or an Ambit consultant, you would be putting your reputation on the line, and you would be trusting that Ambit would get it right. Not just some of the time, but all of the time. And consequently, we wanted to make certain that we would be worthy of your trust. So we set out to build this company in such a way where nothing ever fell through the cracks. We wanted to build a company that you could be proud of and one that you could always rely upon. And that was in early 2006. And so we knew before we ever even started that we had to have systems in place to handle the volume that you would be bringing to us. So we began working on the systems long before we ever brought in our first customer. And we also knew we had to have a management team that could help the company scale and, once it grew large, manage itself without having chaos reigning. So we went out and attracted what I call our billion-dollar management team. People who had grown and built and managed companies that were extremely large, $1 billion in size, so that we would never stumble and trip once we reached a large scale. And sure enough, that happened. We launched in 2006. We started in the state of Texas. It grew very, very rapidly. We were very, very pleased with the results. Opportunities opened up, and we went into New York City. We started in the Con Ed area in the electricity side of the business, later added natural gas. And then last year we stepped in and opened up Illinois. And right now we've opened up upstate New York, and soon we'll be opening up Long Island and the Keystone Area. So it's all come very, very fast. We've had phenomenal growth along the way. That growth has only been possible because of people like Debbie and Chris. They're the ones who came in early, who trusted us, and we worked hard to deliver for them. And they were able to bring in others, just like yourself, who were able to come in here and take advantage of this opportunity and grow with Ambit. Fantastic thing is that we're just getting started. We've just gotten off the ground. This company is not yet 3 years old, and we're in 3 states right now. So there's lots of opportunity in front of us, and we think the window of opportunity is just now open.
Wow.
Thank you. Well, you know, as we really appreciate your integrity and the integrity of Ambit Energy, and that really makes us feel secure as we're out there gathering customers and consultants. And I must say, for me, I was able to retire from nursing in 6 months. I took control of my financial future, which allowed me to have generational wealth begin with Ambit Energy for generations. My sons are in business with us, and it is just continuing to grow. But I just want to ask you one thing. Could you share with us what you see of the future with Ambit Energy?
Well, a lot of the future is continuation of what we've done in the past. And you hit on it at the very beginning, talking about integrity. We know that you hold us to very high standards to make good decisions that are in the long-term best interest of Ambit as well as of all of our consultants and customers. And one of the things we emphasize every time we have the opportunity to speak is to never sacrifice integrity for growth. We want everyone to do it right. We want you to be proud of your hard-earned success and not to live in fear of getting discovered one day because you've exaggerated what Ambit can bring to you. But when we look out into the future, we see wonderful opportunities. One of the things about Ambit that differentiates us from everybody else out there in the industry is that we really look at the operational core of the business, the operational side of it, as a data processing company. And we've been able to bring innovation to this industry that's over a century old, that has never seen it before. And that innovation is not only bringing savings to customers, but also will allow us to do things that nobody has ever done before, such as free energy. And that's an exciting thing as we look out there around the country. At the same time, we think the opportunity for consultants is phenomenal. We're able to take dollars that otherwise would be spent on advertising, billboards, or television, and be able to instead turn those dollars over to compensation plans for consultants to be able to get that financial independence that everybody is striving for. And it's a wonderful opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, guys, I would just like to share with you that, as Jere mentioned, he took the time to put together the staff of people that could help him put the systems in place so that he knew success was not just an option, but success was something that was going to happen. And Debbie and I have the same pattern in mind, and we have such a system in place that a new person can join our business today. They can begin to see success immediately. And by everyone working together, no one has to do it all. When we each do just a little bit, every single person has the ability and the chance to see whatever level of success they want to see. We are here to absolutely 100% work for you. We're going to work together. We're going to help your dreams turn into your reality. Thank you so much for joining us. Jere, thank you for joining us here at this 5-star resort in Punta Mita, Mexico. We sure
It's
look
beautiful.
forward to St. Thomas coming up very shortly.
Well, it's a beautiful place to be, and we define ourselves by the choices we make. And every day you make a lot of choices. We hope you choose to join Chris and Debbie and come on in to Ambit.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. It's good to have you here.
Thank you. That was incredible.
Oh, good. Hope it comes out all right.